Right, so although it has been a bit of a week and I did miss a day yesterday, we have had some decent rain at last, which means for the first planting of tonight, to make up for yesterday's absence, we aren't actually going to pre-water the hole because the soil here has a decent amount of organic matter in it, and that means that even though we're on sand and even though this is a relatively compacted area, it's still quite moist down there and it really doesn't need anything extra for the roots to chase downwards, I don't think. So we're going to be just putting in soft, smooth-skinned custard apple, the Annona reticulata here, which we're going to be accompanying with what was here originally before the chickens trampled it down, which is the Barberton senecio. And between the two of them, that should be enough to convince the chickens to go round, or at least not knock them down to the ground entirely. This is a relatively open-leafed Annona in my experience, so it should be fine interacting with a lot of the succulents that are in this area where it's going. Second up, we're going to be planting another Annona, which is Annona squamosa, the rough-skinned custard apple. This is going in an area which is much more compacted and has a lot less organic matter in the soil, so even though I'm not digging as deeply as I would if it hadn't rained, I am still going to put a little bit of water in the hole before I add the custard apple in. This is going to be getting a couple more companion plants because although this is in a slightly more shady area, again the soil is much weaker here, which means if it does dry out again, this will be much more prone to that. So we're going to be giving it a piece of the Dracaena reflexa, and we're also going to be giving it a couple of pieces of Cotyledon barbae, I think the bushveld pig's ear, which was blocking the pathway and actually I think possibly was why chickens and possibly people had trampled the previous senecio. And that should be everything for today, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it, and if you haven't enjoyed it, thank you for watching anyway. Please tune in again tomorrow because I will be planting something different, hopefully. I do have a sort of plan, but we'll see how that goes.